Hey guys, it's Miss Guy, and we are in session 8 this week talking about global stratification. Before I get into this week's topic, let me share with you that we are at the halfway point of the spring semester. So pat yourself on the back, you have made it halfway. We have 16 sessions in this semester, and here we are at session 8. So once you get done with session 8, you will be on the downslope towards the end. So I hope that excites you. Session 8 is due March the 6th. So we are entering into the latter half of the semester. This is always an exciting time because the weather is going to start getting better and the sunshine is going to start hanging around with us a little bit longer. So you've made it this far, hang in there. You can do it until the end. All right, jumping into this week's topic of global stratification, we are going to talk about globally how the world has stratified its people really since the beginning of history. Stratification is something that we talk about sometimes when we talk about geology and rocks. You know, those lines that you can see in rocks are stratifying. And so that is sort of the term that is used when we stack people as well. When we line up people and say these people are above these people, we are stratifying them. We are dividing people into different layers. And we're doing that based upon the property that they have, the power that they hold, the wealth that they have earned. And so we go deep into the 4 systems of stratification in chapter 9. One of those is slavery. Another is something that you may not have heard of before called caste. The other you are familiar with is estate, mainly because of the Queen of England, and then the one that we currently live in, which is class. So I hope that you will take a few minutes in chapter 9 and really kind of reflect on the information that was shared. You know, I don't know that we in our lifetime will ever find the solution to stratifying people, but I do think that if enough people put their heads together, perhaps we could figure out a way to make the whole world a better place in terms of stratifying. There will always be layers of people, but if we could somehow figure out a way to where your particular layer doesn't always define your final outcome, that would be helpful in making the world a better place. So you are going to read chapter 9 for this week. You're going to complete those quizzes, those small quizzes, 9.1 through 9.9. And then once you get to the end, you are going to complete that chapter 9 quiz. Once you have done all of that, you are going to complete the Social Stratification Theories Journal. And you are going to do that by watching the crash course video number 22, and that talks about social stratification. I love this video. These particular theories that Nicole Sweeney talks about this week are pretty fascinating. Your journal entry is going to ask you to readdress some of the theories that Nicole Sweeney talks about in the crash course video, and then ask you which one you mostly align with. So by now you're an expert here, okay? You're going to start or edit your journal entry. We're going to copy the items between the dotted lines. We're going to paste them in your entry box. For those of you currently not doing this, you need to make sure that you start because you are hurting your average by not following the directions. Remember, college level paragraphs go here. We are looking for college level writing, okay? I am looking for paragraph form that is strong, that has quite a bit of reason and research through it. I am looking for in-depth responses. I am looking for you to analyze what is being asked. I am looking for you to give real world examples why you feel that way. Okay. I love to hear your responses, and sometimes they're great. You just haven't expanded enough. So try to do some of that this week. Really expand on your explanations and your thought processes. So here in the journal entry, you'll spend some time with the Davis and Moore theory. You'll spend some time with Karl Marx's means of production, and then you'll explain which one that you most likely align with. I love hearing students' opinions on the Davis and Moore theory. When I teach face-to-face, we spend a lot of time talking about that. So I'm looking forward to reading your responses for this particular journal entry. You'll hit that blue Save Changes button, and that, my friends, will finish you up for session 8. I hope that you are reaching out to me quickly if you have questions. Please remember, I'm only just an email away. I'm happy to assist or answer questions if you have them. Make sure that you are working ahead of deadlines. Just because it's due on Monday doesn't mean you actually have to complete the work on Monday. You can work ahead and complete things early. I look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions. If not, enjoy chapter 9.